Alrighty, so I'm pretty much just doing this to see, my 2025 predictions. I know they're a little bit late, but that'll be fine. It'll be alright. It's not that big of a deal. It's just like what, like 8-9 days late, so it'll be okay. I know that there's gonna be a huge announcement on today. It's like 3:20 in the morning for me, so I'm probably not gonna get it in the making this video, but I'll definitely like update this video to kind of see what's kind of made. There has been a lot of rumors going around, like the next updates. Apparently, we're gonna get like Piglin variants or maybe pig variants. Something with a Firefly might come back. I guess a new UI is gonna be coming to Minecraft's Bedrock Edition, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so this is gonna be my 2025 predictions, and I'm making this on the 8th of January of 2025 at 3:21 a.m. in the morning. Simply because why not? So my new predictions. So besides the obvious that everyone wants, everyone's like I want more. Everyone wants a new end update. Everyone wants the end to be updated, like something to do with the islands, maybe a new tree in there. When we got the Pale Garden, everyone was expecting it to be in the end dimension, and the creaking could have been like a different Enderman variant. But unfortunately, that just didn't end up happening at all. Like there was no end update. It was just a new biome in the overworld, which was kind of disappointing, but it just gave us a new hostile mob, new tree variant, a couple new blocks, and then that's pretty much it. Like it didn't really give us like too much. It was kind of just like a speck of dust that was kind of given to us. Yeah, the previous mobs, like in the voting and stuff with the mob votes, everyone wants the previous mobs to come back. The reality is they probably aren't gonna really come back, if I'm being honest. Now hopefully if they do, that would be sick, but everyone wants there to be like previous mobs for the different mob votes to come back. I don't really think that's gonna happen. So with those two out of the way, my predictions right now is going to be, ongoing with Minecraft's updates over the past few years that I've been looking at. We're more likely, obviously, we're going to get a new wood type, some kind of new wood type. What exactly is it going to be? No idea. I can hope that it's going to be like something like game changing, like some kind of different color, like with the Pale Garden we got the white wood, which was kind of cool. It kind of helps us out with like different like build types and stuff. It is really useful. But in reality, it's just the new wood type could be any type of color on any kind of color in the color spectrum. So we have no idea. I have no idea what the new wood type could be, but I definitely think in the year 2025 we will definitely get a new wood type of some sorts in some kind of overworld biome. Definitely not in any other dimension, not in the end, not in the nether. It'll definitely be in the overworld because, let's be honest, Pale Garden we all thought was gonna be in the end, but it was actually in the overworld. So with that out of the way, my next prediction is going to be a new structure of some sorts. No, that's not saying a lot, but I do think it's gonna be some new like overworld structure in the type of the world. Maybe a, how do I say, if I had to be like more specific on the structure that I would say would actually like be there, probably something to do in like the plain, like in the flower forest, like a plains biome type of structure. I don't know. Again, of course, this is just kind of like, of course there's going to be a new structure. And every update is going to be a new structure. That's not saying anything new. Yeah, but we can all predict that we're going to get a new structure in 2025. Like, let's be honest. Anytime Minecraft has like a big ol' update, we're going to get some kind of new structure that's going to be coming out, like with the trial chambers or with the jungle temples. There's going to be some type of new structure that's going to be added to the game. Will it be game changing? Probably not. My next prediction I have on my little Google Docs is fireflies. Now, with all the rumors been going around that I've been listening to, I do think that fireflies will probably come back in some shape or form. Now, I think that maybe it could also be linked to bees, because bees are also black and yellow. So it could be, with that rumor going on, kind of tying in with my predictions, It could be some kind of new thing that the bees are going to come up with. You know, there's maybe some new uses for the bee, or just new ways, maybe like a new villager type for the bees or something like that. But if the fireflies were to come back, besides that whole, you know, like rumor thing, if fireflies were to come back, I think it's going to be more of a particle effect more than anything. If it becomes back as an actual mob, we would need to put them in like a glass bottle or something, like have a jar of the fireflies, you know, like what you did with like a kid. I think that they would add like a glass bottle of fireflies and to kind of capture the fireflies, you know. Will they be able to be bred? Probably not. I don't think they'll be able to be bred whatsoever. I think they'll just kind of be there and just kind of exist. My next prediction will be new Piglin variants and new Bastion types. Now, again, kind of tying into like the rumors I've been hearing about recently, I do think that we will possibly get new Piglins and new Bastion types in the Nether. Now, that would be absolutely amazing. Maybe there's some kind of unfinished structure that they just kind of forgot to put in like the Nether dimension or something. But I definitely think it'd be really cool to have new Piglin variants. I think that'd be really sick. Like, besides just the like crossbow Piglin and golden sword and the Piglin brute, maybe there'll be something like just, but I guess besides like the baby Piglin, just something interesting. Some maybe like a Piglin that just, you know, kind of jumps around a little bit better. Maybe it's the one that's like a little bit faster, or one that just gives you like not particle effects, but a potion effect of some sort. You know, I feel like one would be like maybe like a Piglin mage or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of, this is what I'm kind of like thinking that could possibly happen in 2025. I think that Piglin variant and maybe a new Bastion type could probably come to light. I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong. So who knows? The next thing I have on my list is new armor trims and banner types. Again, of course, with the introduction of armor trims, we have definitely been getting a new armor trim every so often. So I definitely think sometime by this year, we'll probably get a new armor trim for, you know, our armor. We already have a new material called resin for our armor, which would be really, really sick. But I do think we're gonna have some kind of new armor trim type. It'll probably be given by like a Piglin or like villagers or something, like some kind of trade where you would be able to like get the new armor type, you know. And new banner types. What I mean by new banner types is the what is it called? Like the new banner patterns, you know, like the snout pattern, or a creeper head pattern, the skeleton pattern, something like that. Something like that is probably going to get introduced in the game. Maybe it'll be like an Ender Dragon type thing, or just something like of that sort of new banner. Not new banner type. What is it called? A new banner pattern will probably get added to the game. Now this next one, it's kind of out there, so just bear with me. A new zombie ice variant. That's what I want in the future of 2025. I hope we get, I want this so bad with all mobs, just to have like different variants of like the mob. Like how the skeleton has the wither skeleton, has the stray, has the bug, has the zombie, has the drowned, the husk, the zombified piglin. Like, I think it's time to add a couple more to those ones, or even just new spider variants. I'm kind of reaching here, but I predict that we will get a new zombie ice variant. Will it happen? Who knows? Now, I'm also gonna predict, this is one that everyone's been kind of wanting to happen. I think that this is definitely the year for a fletching table to have an actual use, instead of just being used as a job block for villagers. I think we'll finally be able to get some kind of use out of the fletching table. Maybe we'll be able to make more of the spectral arrows, or finally we won't have to go to the end just to get dragon's breath to make lingering lingering potions for like arrows and stuff like that. I definitely think the fletching table would definitely add some help with that. Now, what I have next on my list is new villager types. New villager types. I think it's about time. It's been 7 updates, almost 8 now, since we've had the new villager types. Now, I think the new villager types would probably include the what is it called? The beehive. I think it's gonna include the beehive, the cauldron, maybe. I said the beehive and the cauldron is what like my main focus would go. Of course, we already have brewing stand, of course, but I think it'd be cool that we would have one with like the cauldron or something that just give us like straight potions or something like that. Just something around like, you know, that kind of area, you know. But I definitely think we'd get some kind of new villager types. Now, of course, this one's kind of, with the way Minecraft's been going, I definitely think it's probably going to happen regardless of my prediction, but it's a very broad prediction, like the wood type and new structure. I think that there's going to be 2 brand new hostile mobs with a unique environment. Now, what I mean by unique environment, I think they would be inside of like a desert biome, because the most we have as a unique mob in the desert biome is the husk, and there's not really much going on with it right there. Or maybe we'll get a new unique mob or new unique hostile mob inside of a jungle biome that is specific to that. Maybe it'll be like a new type of creeper. Definitely we should get like a new creeper variant, or just something like a new type of hostile mob in like a plains biome. Just something unique to like certain biomes, you know. So it's like more, whenever you go in the plains biome, you'll be like, oh, I have to worry about this mob. Or, you know, you go in the snowy biome, it's like, oh, I have to worry about strays and them attacking me slower. Oh, you go into like a swamp, now we get bogs, you know. Like that's, I think that we're gonna get some kind of unique mob into the unique hostile mob into the game. Now, of course, the same can be said with like regular mobs, like passive mobs, but because we'll probably get like a passive mob during this. I guess that's a prediction too. I didn't put that on my list, but I guess that'll also be a prediction right now since I'm making this video, that we'll probably get like 2 or 3 passive mobs added into the game. Will they have a unique environment? Maybe. They might have a unique environment. I think it'd be very, very cool. They probably would have some kind of unique environment and some kind of I wouldn't say unique function, but they would definitely have something you can kind of like go towards them with, because the camel, it has 2 people, you can't get zombies and stuff can't reach you. The armadillo gives you armadillo scoots that give you dog armor. The turtle gives you turtle scoots, which gives you your turtle helmet, you know, stuff like that. I think that you know, there's not many mobs out there like passive mobs where you kind of have to like go out of your way to like kill, or I guess, you know, slay, and for you to like obtain something useful in your, you know, Minecraft adventure. I definitely think Mojang should start adding a little bit more passive mobs where you just kind of have to go out of your way to like take them out, because again, the game is rated E for everybody, but Minecraft likes to kind of point their stuff more towards the children audience, if you will. Because I remember a time whenever we used to have parrots, and we all know what happened whenever they the reason why they changed the breeding mechanics with that one, because apparently kids weren't very smart with that. Apparently there was a lot of pet parrots out there, and the reason we didn't add sharks is because, you know, they thought the same thing might happen. Yeah, I guess you guys can see the kind of somewhat outrage between that, but nevertheless, those are gonna be my 2025 predictions for this year. How many of them am I gonna see that could actually be correct? No idea, but I will figure it out. So until next time, I appreciate everybody for watching my I almost said stream. I appreciate everyone for watching the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed me ranting about my 2025 predictions, and I hope your 2025 is getting really, really good at the very beginning of the year. If it's not, I hope you watching my videos makes your day up, and if it doesn't, we'll watch somebody else. I don't know. I don't know what to tell if you're not enjoying watching me. But until next time, I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate all you guys for watching. Goodbye.